have a special guest with me today, and this is my BFF, Michaela. And today's video is not going to be a makeup video. Today's video is going to be about bullying and drama and how to deal with problems in everyday life, because all of us have some sort of problem in our lives that we just want to get through. Don't feel that you're ever alone or get depressed or anything. You can even contact us and talk to us. We just want to talk about a few problems in our lives, how we deal with them, and then give some tips to you girls. The first thing that we kind of want to talk about is our problems that we have at school with cat fights and stuff. So if you want to go first.
I met Sarah in kindergarten, and ever since the first day of kindergarten we were best friends. So it was us two, and we'd have other friends too, and we'd always hang out. And then in grade 1 Sarah had to move. She lives on a mountain and I live on the bottom of it, and so she's more farther away. It's a long drive, a 15-minute drive to just get to her house. That was one of our struggles, at having to leave my best friend when we were really attached to each other. We both felt alone because we didn't have our other half with us.
It was really traumatic in our life. We're so young at that age. We've never been through something like that. That was really the first thing that I've had to deal with. That was actually really hard. And I was barfing in hallways and passing out. I was going through such anxiety, just worrying how am I ever gonna find friends? Moving schools the hardest thing I've ever done. But now I've learned to cope with it, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that's really true. We live and we learn, basically. Dealing with moving, don't give up on it. The world won't end. We're in touch every day. If it's not MSN, it's calling each other and blah blah blah. So dealing with moving and even breakups from past relationships, don't feel the world's come crashing down on you, because it hasn't. You've got your whole life ahead of you. So never feel just one thing's gonna ruin your life, because it won't. I promise you that.
And it's also good to have someone on the outside of your crazy life with your social circle of friends. It's good to have someone on the outside that you can contact and who's not in the mix of things, and that you can just talk to, and you always know you have someone there. That's always a good thing. So that's always been a positive of our relationship. We've never even gotten in one fight.
We always get together, and because we're so far apart, we enjoy those get-togethers that much more. So, but it's just great that we still have such a strong friendship even though we're so far away. Another thing that we should talk about is probably bullying at school and stuff. How girls at this age, as we all grow older, people are changing, and you're not sure who you are yet, and you're kind of maybe I want to be friends with her, but maybe I don't.
When you're younger, when you're in your teen years, girls tend to get catty over
silly things.
It's jealousy. Sometimes girls are too insecure, and they have to
I'm just gonna say
hate on other people to feel good about themselves, and
because they're so insecure, and they're probably jealous of you. So keep that in mind. If somebody's putting you down because of something you love to do, don't take that to offense. Don't take it it's gonna ruin your life. They're probably insecure or jealous of you.
That's true.
Just make sure you know that we're all here for you.
Me myself, I've had drama with girls where we contacted principals and parents got involved in big things. Have to realize that you have to turn to your family and friends. People say, oh, just ignore them, just ignore them. You can't ignore them. It doesn't go away
that.
It just doesn't go away. You can't ignore them. Get involved with the situation and learn how to deal with it, and make that person know that they can't pick on you anymore because you're stronger than that. I've had problems with girls in the internet, a particular girl who would write on my social networking site. And I had to delete mine because people were saying mean things to me, and it went to the principal. The victim was blamed for the situation, let's just say. So you can't always count on your teachers to be, you can count on teachers, definitely, but
to seek help and everything, but you can't rely on them to solve your problem.
I think you have to go mostly to parents and friends,
because they're the ones who can really help you through it, because they can relate the most. Teachers will say, oh, just push it aside, you got your schoolwork to do, but friends will understand you and give you true advice that is really going to help you get through the situation.
Turn to your friends, families, even to tell a teacher would be good. Don't ignore it, because ignoring it won't do any good.
Another thing is not just bullying, but pressuring for drugs,
drinking,
getting into relationships, sexual interaction, let's just say. Don't ever feel you're pressured to do something just because it will make you sound cool. In high school, I took marijuana because I was cool, and that's not going to look good on your resume 20 years from now. You know what's going to look good? I stayed in school, I had good education, and I did my work like I was supposed to. I was responsible enough to take care of myself and my body. I respected myself, and that's what's going to look good on our resume. Keep in mind your future. Because that's what's really going to count. Like, don't think of everything in the present. Like, keep your head on your shoulders and make sure you think of your future and what's going to happen tomorrow and in the rest of your life.
More girls have become skanky.
Things you do now, even if they're small, it can have a huge impact on your life later on.
They have no self-respect, like absolutely no self-respect, and it's just disgusting to think that someone would throw themselves at guys like that. You're like a person, and guys who see those girls in short, taking certain pictures in like clothing that don't cover your body enough. Girls don't like respect themselves as they should, and when boys see that, they may say, oh, she's hot and sexy or whatever you might want to think of yourself. But when guys see that, they might like you for like a hookup, but they won't actually want to have a relationship with you.
And that's what's important. That's what counts, relationships. So to conclude our video, we just wanted to tell you guys, self-respect. Respect your body, respect yourself. Make sure you stay in school. Don't get pressured to do things because it's just like in the moment type thing. Think of your future and think of where you're going to be in 20 years and what you're doing right now. How is that going to affect you when you're looking to, you know, support yourself in life? Because your mama and dad aren't going to be there to put a roof over your head. It's here for you, and you're not alone. There's always people out there going through the same thing as you. Keep your head up and, you know, be confident, respect yourself, and think of your future, girl. Because you got your whole life ahead of you. Just be a good girl. What you say on the internet will stick with you for the rest of your life. So don't do anything stupid. So just stay in school, have fun, and just contact us if you have any problems and you need advice, because we're always here for you. So
party, but don't party too hard. Bye, love me.